Hello everyone, just another game that you can find on Steam. It was actually launched in 2014, but it's got like 100,000 good reviews. It's the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I think most of you should know Elder Scrolls since it is legendary from the first one all the way through to Oblivion. It is the ultimate RPG game, which is endless. So just a fair warning, it will set you back about between $10 and $20 to play this game. Also, it will take up about 100 gigs, 120 gigs actually. It's about 100 gig that you have to download, and then it does the installation further on, which takes up another 20 gigs. So let's just jump into it, see how it is, and if it's worth anybody's time and trouble.
The storm is coming. The Imperial throne lies empty. The scent of war swirls in the air. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
Alright, that looks bloody awesome. That's all I've got to say. So, explore vacuum very long before Oblivion Crisis. Alright. I'm not gonna do that since it is, like I said, it'll set you back between $10 and $20 depending on if you want to go for that upgrade. I guess interesting. Twice now that they asked me that. So that looks pretty cool, but like a fork. Alrighty, so yes, I'm just gonna read that. And Britain is human. Right, Alf, it'll be all the same races as what you've got in, I guess, Oblivion and the rest of them as well. It's just, it looks very awesome, that's all I know. Wood Elf is way too small. Way too small actually, but Right, so Dark Elves and the Red Guard. And there's a kitty person. Alright, I guess here's another kitty person. No, that's a lizard. Right, so there's a kitty person, so that will be obviously a stealth unit, and Nord. Okay, so what am I gonna be? shield, and a weapon. Guess that's gonna be it. Alright, so class can be a sorcerer as well. But then I guess a wood elf. Or a high elf. Could be a better wizard. I guess I'm gonna just do the wizard thing. Dragon Knight. This is making it difficult. Dragon Knight really looks cool, so maybe that'd be great for now. Alright, so skin color. Alright, I guess that's fine. And base. Oh, I guess that's perfectly fine, man. Let's just jump into the game and see what it's like. Quite surprised that I never got around to actually playing this since it was launched in 2014. It's like 8 years ago, and I actually played like all of the others, including Oblivion and so
You're
forth.
awake? Oh, thank the stars.
Alright, so that's really smooth.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right? The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Dorini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
And you let me out.
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Wise choice.
Just give me a moment.
Right, so
There.
the engine is real smooth.
That should
I didn't
unlock the door.
really do
When
anything
you're
with the
ready,
graphics, it's
follow
just-
me.
It was automated. It is on full HD and lots of stuff is on high. So it is the very great engine, I must say.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way. We're bound for a place called the Key Rights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Of course, I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can. The Key Rights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Bolfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived. On account of all the doors, the gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one? I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing. Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Doreni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites. But, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester. A huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be... Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Doreni's intelligence guild, the Cinderella. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster. The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked, despite the danger.
Alright, so guess this is we decide to grab a weapon. Okay, this will be it.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours. Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
So I guess this is something I'm gonna need to practice against.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself, while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quickly now, strike the construct. Top marks! Well done. Impressive. Brilliant.
Alright, so
Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance. That's the
same
way.
as all
Well
the other
done.
Oblivions, clicking and
Rocket
holding
strike. Give it everything you've got.
actually that's a power strike.
Raw strength, that. Protect yourself. Use your heaviest attack. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. Prepare yourself. Again, make ready. Now, bash the construct before it strikes.
Alright, so this animated armor will absolutely never die. I don't know what's up with the blue zoning on the screen. I don't know if the guy is like a bit trippy or whatever his case is, but anyway. So I'm supposed to just kill it. I guess that doesn't matter.
Now press your advantage with a heavy attack.
Okay, I see. So,
Again, hold its attack.
I see, so you can bash,
Interrupt now, before it strikes.
which stuns them.
When your enemy prepares an attack... Good, now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Alright. So obviously, just by fighting, you gain increases. Skill points. which obviously needs to go to health. So here you can use your skill points. Alright, called Lava Whip. That's pretty cool. Let's go talk to the lady.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out. To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them, but I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance. Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most. I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared. I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination.
Alright.
Let's be on our way. A word of warning.
Alright, so the hand thing is pretty cool. Actually opens the door. Don't just... The only thing still... I think that's another player. Yes.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it. Almost there. Let's hurry.
Alright, so here's armor.
Let's be on our...
And guess we'll take the boots as well. Right, so... There's some extra armor. So looting is important. Always look around.
Right. The entrance to the Keyrights Gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Right, so I'm sure that's other players actually playing. Definitely other players. They deleted the hell out of all of this. Mint chai. Alright, great. Recipe. No idea what was after that, but anyway.
The Keyrights Gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Lockpicks. See, some of the stuff is looted, but not all of it.
Well, this is upsetting. Jeffers' bones. Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement. I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it. Of course, let's not tarry too long, though. Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages. It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle.
Alright.
I don't know why, but sky shards tend to fall in inconvenient places.
Let me just see something here quick. Okay, nearby vaults. It's on the outside.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Right, so they do during this tutorial phase. See something here quick. Do make armor abundant. Not a helmet or anything though. That I do see.
There it is! The sky shard!
interesting.
Launch quickly, to the side.
Right. So easy enough.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Oh, incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Alright, I guess I'm not going to be bothered about all of that now. Very good pieces.
All right. No need for truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. You did it. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate. I'm afraid we've reached the release. Again, I'm just a scholar. Come on then, let's face this thing.
Alright, so guess this is where we fight.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
Wither and die! Only I will remain.
Alright,
You cannot kill what
Okay.
cannot die.
that's the lava whip. That's pretty cool.
You did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
And this guy's got a little critter with him.
By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look. This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
Now I see it takes you to different worlds, different places, different places.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Because of you. The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel. Places I suspect. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not... What, me? No, I've got work to do. Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No. Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your... Probably not. But what's a life without... Ha! It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel stretches...
Alright, so there's... quite a bunch of places that you can go to.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? It is a bit overwhelming. Excellent. I don't blame you. Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel. According to our spies, the land of the catfolk is in sorry shape. If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you can meet the Dark Elves, and maybe even the God King, Vivek. Always. Though the natives do... Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to Western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svar. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly. It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole... I don't blame you. Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to Western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of North.
Alright, so... how do I do that? That is another question. I guess one of these open ones.
This portal leads to Vardenfell. Fascinating, given that the Dark Elves only recently... It appears this one leads to Bleakrock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. Stros Mackay. It's a fascinating island with rich Dwarven and Redguard history. Alas, it's been largely overrun by pirates. If the gallery elected to open a portal to the island, That's Knarthi's Roost, a Khajiiti isle with emerging ties to them. Stros Mackay. It's a
Alright.
Stros Mackay.
Guess it's just gonna be this one.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought.
The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened!
I am patient.
Let the will of Prologue Val be denied!
This world will one day be mine.
Alright guys, I've got nothing else to say other than everything is absolutely awesome. This is totally a game worth paying that $10 for and actually playing it, since you will get hooked and it'll take you years to get unhooked. And so I guess they leave you with some decent armor as well. Find myself here. It seems like you can choose where you want to start off from. Some players like having a PvP there. That's pretty cool. That guy was sitting. Okay, you have to actually claim your stats. I guess. See if I can keep that sweeping without actually.
No more excuses, Lambor. Just find them.
Anyway, guys, it is now about 37 minutes in, but it is awesome. There's a bunch of players active. You're not going to be alone while you play this game, and you will be capable of making some friends and. Sure, doing raids and a bunch of other stuff, fighting bosses and so forth for loots. I'm sure it will come down to all of that. Until next time, cheers.